Howdy Pitmasters, today we are smoking chicken drummies on the Oklahoma Joe's Highland Offset Smoker over cherry wood. Let's get to it. Okay, so as always, the first thing we're going to do is light up our fire lighter and get our chimney full of charcoal burning up. And in about 20 minutes, this chimney will be fully lit. So now that our chimney is fully lit, we're going to pour our charcoal directly into the charcoal basket inside of our firebox. We've got a perfect flame coming out of these red hot coals, which is exactly what we want. Now we're going to shut the lid and let the pit get up to temp. And we're going to preheat our cherry wood chunks by putting them on top of the firebox here to get nice and hot. So we've got our chicken drumsticks here. And we're going to rub them up using the Grill Marks Barbecue Raunchy Rib Red Rub. Perfect for ribs, pork, chicken, you name it. Perfect sweet and spicy, sweet heat rub. So we're going to rub these drumsticks up really liberally on both sides, and then we're going to rub it in, turn them over and do the other side. Okay, so our pit's up to temperature, or around that 300 Fahrenheit mark that we're aiming for. Our chunks should be pretty well preheated, so we're going to open the firebox and get a few of these cherry wood chunks directly onto the coals. And because they're a nice sized chunk and they were preheated, they caught light pretty quick. Now we're going to close the firebox door and open up this side damper and get a nice clean burn to that fire. Very shortly, we should see a nice thin blue smoke rolling. So our pit's up to temperature, we've got a nice thin blue smoke happening, so time to get our chicken drummies right onto the pit. We'll space them out nice and evenly, get the lid shut and let them cook. So it's been about an hour, our pit is still holding steady at around 300 Fahrenheit. We've still got a nice, almost invisible clean smoke. We can see our fire's burning clean. We'll just let these things go and we'll come back and check them shortly. Time to have a little peek. And these chicken drumsticks are looking damn good. So no issues here. We'll close the chamber and let them cook a little bit longer. So you can see here that our pit temperature has risen a little bit and it's getting a bit too hot. So we're going to go over to the firebox and close off this damper a little bit. That way it chokes off our fire and drops our temperature to stabilise a little bit whilst maintaining a nice clean burn. So you can see that our first lot of wood chunks is fully burnt down, so it's time to get some more preheated chunks onto these coals. Crack open the firebox side door and the top door, and then boom, a nice clean flame, so we can close the firebox door and the side door off, open up the damper and maintain a clean burn. So we've been smoking for about 3 hours and it's time to check for doneness. Make sure you use a meat thermometer for this to make sure your chicken's fully cooked. We're aiming for an internal temperature of around 185 Fahrenheit, which we've hit. So it's time to get these chicken drummies off, rest them, and then good to eat. Take a look at these. They look absolutely perfect. Alright, we've got our beautiful, crispy smoked chicken drumsticks here. That rub has stuck perfectly. An awesome crispy exterior, and what's going to be a really juicy interior. Here we go. That is some good chicken. And remember, obviously use a meat thermometer like we just did, because chicken, you don't want to undercook it. It's very risky meat, but also you are going to see that there is pink in there purely due to the smoke ring. Smoke obviously imparts the smoke ring. As long as we've cooked to our internal temperature and up and beyond, like I like to do, just to be extra safe, you know it's going to be very thoroughly cooked through all the way. And there you have it, offset smoker chicken drumsticks. Cheers.